Welcome to Wise Wealth Wisdom, the path to success, your one-stop shop for personal development, motivation, and wealth. We believe that everyone has the potential to achieve great things, and our goal is to help you reach your full potential. Creating a monthly budget is essential for managing your income and expenses. This skill is especially crucial if you have a tendency to overspend on non-essential items like clothes and shoes, which can leave you lacking funds for important expenses such as car insurance. By setting up a budget, you can greatly enhance your savings and better understand where your money goes. It might even seem like someone is stealing your money as you watch your balance decrease. But in reality, you're the one diminishing your funds by spending your paycheck before it even arrives. Often, this leads to borrowing money for non-essential purchases and entering a cycle of debt that consumes most of your income when payday comes around. This ordeal underscored for me the value of mastering basic budgeting, a skill that, ideally, should be introduced as early as high school. Educating young adults on this topic could significantly reduce financial missteps as they transition into college. I am a strong advocate for prioritizing essential expenses like housing and food over leisure spending. Keeping a well-managed budget is vital for a secure and comfortable life, ensuring that necessities are met and that savings are accumulated to cover unexpected costs. Setting aside an emergency fund to cover 3 to 6 months of expenses is crucial. For instance, consider a scenario where you bought a car from Craigslist that often malfunctioned. This situation forced you into a cycle of needing immediate funds for replacements just to keep your job. Through these experiences, the necessity for an emergency fund became evident to you. Life is full of unexpected expenses. For example, when your cat was diagnosed with FIP, it incurred considerable veterinary costs because the treatment involved stays at 2 separate hospitals within the month. These were hefty expenses, yet having an emergency fund in place enabled you to handle them without needing to depend on high-interest credit cards, which could have worsened your financial burden. We should always emphasize the necessity of keeping an emergency fund for our family. In today's economy, where prices are continually increasing, overlooking this could lead to financial difficulties. Even modest amounts, like $10 or $20 each month, can accumulate over time. Despite any income variations, continue to contribute whatever possible to both your emergency and regular savings accounts. Maintaining this fund is vital. Life's unpredictability means that without an emergency reserve, you could face difficult financial situations. Thus, it's critical to prioritize allocating even small sums for unexpected expenses. Prioritize eliminating high-interest debts to enhance long-term savings. A key financial tactic is focusing on clearing debts with the highest interest rates first, before addressing those with lower rates. For instance, consider if you have a $5,000 debt on one credit card and a $1,500 debt on another. While it might seem easier to settle the smaller debt first, if the $5,000 debt has a significantly higher interest rate, let's say 28.7% compared to 15.7% for the $1,500 debt, it makes more financial sense to tackle the higher rate debt first. The interest accumulating on the $5,000 debt will significantly surpass that on the $1,500 debt, ultimately costing you more over time. The urge to pay off smaller debts rapidly is natural, yet addressing debts with higher interest rates first is more economically prudent. Although this strategy might appear daunting at first, it ultimately lightens your financial load. Adopting this approach not only aids in effective debt management, but also cultivates the discipline required to tackle challenging tasks directly, thereby easing future financial hurdles. This strategy was especially beneficial in managing student loans with interest rates close to 30%. Even with consistent payments, the high interest made it difficult to decrease the principal amount significantly. Thus, prioritizing and paying off high-interest student loans as soon as possible can greatly alleviate your financial burden. Therefore, I highly recommend organizing your debt repayments based on interest rates rather than their amounts. This method ensures that you manage your debts more effectively and save a substantial amount of money on interest payments in the long run. Constantly educate yourself on personal finance to enhance decision-making. The significance of continual learning in personal finance cannot be overstated, as it will significantly impact your life. As an adult, the responsibility to educate yourself falls solely on your shoulders, without anyone to guide what you need to know. While there is always more to learn about investing and increasing your income, taking it one step at a time helps prevent feeling overwhelmed. This ongoing process of self-education is essential for making informed financial decisions. Keep in mind that there is always something new to discover in managing your finances and exploring lifestyles such as minimalism, if that appeals to you. Progress through your educational journey at a pace that suits you, but ensure it remains a steady part of your daily life. Adopting this proactive stance will greatly benefit you as you navigate the complexities of personal finance. As we forge ahead, it's crucial to reflect on what's truly important in life. Is the goal to accumulate material possessions, or to secure long-term financial stability and realize significant dreams? I hope you encounter fascinating experiences and gather even more valuable insights as this discussion concludes. Thank you for being with us, and remember to subscribe for further beneficial advice to enrich your journey in life.